Welcome back everyone to Hearts of Iron 4 with the Millennium Dawn mod as the Kingdom of Italy. And this time we'll be trying to make sure that Libya doesn't destroy us. Yeah, how about that? That sounds decent. And of course this guy decided to go back over here for some strange reason. We'll be reinforcing the area. And then once this combat is over, I will do this for an advance on Ajdabiya. And that's okay, so it seems like the Libyans are starting to run out of equipment, which is great. Our industrial capacity might be coming through once and for all. I've made a bit of a change to my motorized division. Now they're entirely equipped with motorized units, which is great because we can build more of them. They're gonna be our sort of mainstay forces, even though they're gonna be not as effective. As you can see, they're very low on the soft attacks, but soon enough that will change. Secret Company 2, we can go for the 2008 versions because they're not 2008, they're 2006. That's just a bit of a problem there. But we can also go for industrial techs. So we will go for those first because industrial techs are obviously extremely important. In the meantime, it looks like our flanks are being kind of covered. No, you're staying there. Okay, I have to assign them to a new army. Okay, so front is being kind of stabilized, which is great. Our air force should be coming in with reinforcements one day or another, but not yet, which is a problem. And right now they're trying to attack me in this province, but nah. That's the only place where we have the armor, so the armor will be very useful against the Libyans. And now they're trying to redeploy around. Not really sure that's a good idea. We'll be having a bit of a opportunity to regain our strength and help train our units. So our commandos and normal brigades are having the problem that they don't have enough mechanized equipment because we lost tons of mechanized in the Libyan desert. We are down 1,000. Now that light vehicles program should help. That's actually only motorized. Maybe that's gonna give production bonus to mechanized as well. Assembly line, machine tools. Don't think so. Let's go to motorized and see if it gives the bonus here. Volunteer only. Modern industrial robots. Doesn't really... yeah, it doesn't really give me that. So... I'm not sure if that actually worked at all, or if it just does not tell me whether or not it works. Okay, so we can either go for tank focus or artillery focus. I'm gonna go for artillery focus first because I want to go down here, get Army of Quantity, and then get land doctrines because I need the extra 2 land doctrines by the time that I can research the last 2 land doctrines. Which I won't, so I'll have a bit of a pause and research something else while I'm getting that up. Let's try to attack here. Looks like it's gonna work. It's only infantry. So pressing the attack against them is gonna be fine. I'm only gonna send in a couple of these troops. Oh, they're bringing in tons of reinforcements, but it's not enough because it's only infantry and they can't really do much against my armor. And also in the desert, they're having really big problems. They have air superiority, but it's not really giving them the edge that they were hoping for. Excellent. So we will keep Yes, these two divisions moving in. And they should be able to defend against multiple counterattacks coming in from the Libyans. Yep. Quite easily. And now we have a bit of a broader front line, pushing them kind of straight back into the desert. And they're sabotaging the infrastructure here, which is annoying. We'll need to quickly rebuild the infrastructure because we want our troops to be at full supplies. It does look like the supply weight is very low for some strange reason, but I would like to keep it low and avoid any kind of problems with that. I will also make sure that these two divisions are assigned here because there's a mountainous province here, so having the two mountain divisions for the assault on that is going to be very nice. And then that will allow me to move in extra motorized forces into the northern part of Libya. And our cavalry should be able to hold in the western flank. But in case they have problems, I also have a mechanized brigade here that can reinforce. That should be fine. Okay, so that's pretty okay. I will now do a bit of a switcheroni and try to avoid as much attrition as possible. Getting my armor brigade and mechanized brigade up further towards the front, that's going to be very useful. And I'll try an offensive against south of Ajdabiya. So taking everyone but one, just so that there's a flank protection. And this should be easy enough. They are able to pierce some of our divisions, but not our armored brigade. And unfortunately, it seems like they might win. Partially because this infantry type 1 has a lot of soft attack, so our troops were not really ready to handle that. Okay, so that's decisions. Could go for war economy. That's 300 though. Partial mobilization is fine. Could get artillery. Or concealment. Concealment would be useful against enemy air support. Minus 5% though isn't the biggest thing ever. Or I could change the taxes. I don't really care about the taxes yet. I'll go for partial mobilization. Just to get my military production a bit of a boost. These two Alpine brigades seem pretty decent. I wonder if they can attack by themselves. No. And now our main force is a little bit replenished. However, some of our troops, because of the constant replenishing that we have to do, they're at very low experience level. So that's really bad. It's making our effectiveness low. Much lower than I would like it to be. Let's try that again. Okay, seems to be working fine for now, but they're sending in reinforcements, so we'll see. We will see. Not even sure they will be in time to help with the reinforcements. Their armor is kind of stuck in Ajdabiya. They're not moving. They've also got mechanized infantry there, but they're really lacking in that type of equipment, as kind of we are, to be fair. And yeah, our armor brigade took severe losses in that, but we managed to win out in the end. So let's try to continue on and grab ourselves some more territory. Okay. Okay. That's nice. Got the carrier battle groups, so that means that we can start researching some escort doctrines, which is going to be very useful. And now we can throw in our armor, because they got reinforced. And so we are able to continue our breakthrough. Unfortunately, it looks like here we won't be able to, but at this point we've also reached our objectives further east and north, so that's fine. This is hills, so I don't like that terrain very much at all. We'll be sending ahead the Aosta Mechanized Brigade, who are still at regular experience level, and they'll help out in the assault. We'll try to surround Ajadabi and take it. Oh, controversial court ruling. Protests have broken out in the city after a ruling handed down regarding a local business scandal did not meet the expectations of a large amount of people. We should probably address this issue properly. So is the law, or we can popularize the ruling. That would give us less political power. Again, if we were to be pragmatic, this would be much better because we have a very high political power gain because we dismantled the parliament. But it's Italy, so we have to be inefficient. So is the law. That's going to decrease our stability. I think our stability is at average. No, it's actually at highs. So that might be really bad if it decreases our stability. Okay, they're bringing in reinforcements, but it's not enough because they're kind of weak. The Turin Olympics. For the second time after 1956, the Olympic Winter Games were held in Italy. From February 10th to February 26th in Turin, northern Italy. Italy's performance in the games was somewhat disappointing, coming in only 9th, 506, so 5 golds, 0 silvers, and 6 bronzes. All delegations of Germany 11, 12, 6, and the United States 9, 9, and 7, Austria 9, 9, 7, 7, Russia 8, 6, 8, and Canada 7, 10, 7 overperformed. A surprisingly strong nation was South Korea, coming in 7th at 6, 3, 2, and sending both the most successful male and female athlete. I can't pronounce that, and I can't pronounce that either. Both competing in short track. I do not know what short track is. Not that much of a Winter Olympics fanboy. Okay, stop that. And yeah, look at those losses. That's ridiculous. The amount of losses you take on the Armor Brigade are quite disproportionate. We need bigger armor divisions. Like, how much armor did we lose in these engagements? Like, you lose constantly, like, look, 8, 10. Yeah, you lose tons of tanks, and you don't really have the capacity to replenish them now, do you? You have 30 armored. That's been at least my experience so far. Of course, had I played a little bit better, then maybe the difference would have been, oh yeah, look, average stability. More worker strikes. These problems will fix themselves. Of course they will. I mean, that's what problems are for. They're for fixing themselves, right? The Asian Economic and Defense Union. A new international alliance has appeared on the world stage as the Chinese leadership announced the creation of the Asian Economic and Defense Union, or AEDU. If regional powers align themselves with this new utility and this new military and economic bloc, it will surely bolster Chinese power in the region. What interesting time we live in. I wonder who they formed that with, or if they just formed it in general. Starting level of new army leaders +1, army experience gain +10%, division recovery rate +10%. That's not useful at all. I would like 5% manpower. Okay, factions map mode. Did anybody join into that? No, but you have puppets, so I guess the puppets will join. I mean, Macau and Hong Kong kind of have to join the AEDU now. And also maybe the DPR? Really? Vietnam has a very good opinion of China. That does not make any sense. Bangladesh has a very good opinion of China. That makes sense. The Philippines has a very good opinion of China. Interesting. Wonder why. I mean, they have a neutral foreign policy, so they're not joining anyone. Bangladesh, though, they don't have a they don't have a neutral foreign policy, so they might join the AEDU. And for some weird reason, Vietnam likes China. Don't they have the parasols in the game? Yes, they do. So Vietnam has the parasols as a core state, so why do they like China when they occupy their cores? It's weird. Is there still that bug where you can't extract oil from... Yep, looks like it. 0 out of 120, but you can from the Senkaku now. For some strange reason, you can't extract oil from the parasols. Used to not be able from the Senkakus either. Or the Diaoyo. Yeah, delivery blocked. That's weird. Very weird. How's Malaysia doing? Oh, wow. You're doing fine. Yeah. Singapore. Oh, now Singapore actually has leaders. Interesting. And they're improving relations with the United States. Indonesia's doing fine as well. Australia. Yeah, pretty much not much is happening in the Pacific, it would seem. Depends on what China decides to do, obviously. If China decides to be a dick, then, well, things will happen in the Pacific. Yeah, because right now, this division is essentially a glorified infantry division. Or, well, infantry brigade, because it's an armor brigade without the armor. It's only got 7 tanks in it. So it's kind of misleading to put it as a sort of full strength thing. I think we will just retire it from action and send it back to Tripoli. At least for now. We don't really need 7 tanks. We need the division to be at full strength and also fully experienced. Here, though, we may have an opportunity to destroy their armor brigade. The first armor brigade. Okay, forward observers. We're gonna get 2 land doctrines research bonuses from the land doctrine. So we will hold off on researching the last land doctrine. We'll go for some infantry tech, I think. Leg infantry, leg infantry. Those are pretty... Oh, night vision. Modern fatigues. Yes. Defense and breakthrough are excellent. Oh yeah, we are smashing the first armor brigade pretty well. And now that's CIM software, so we'll go for the 3D manufacturing, increasing our production output. And that's only 1 infantry brigade in the mountains, so we can easily storm that with our mountaineers. Our glorious Alpini. And then there's also a bit of a problem with that guy, and we can attack there too, thus driving them deeper into the desert. However, they are trying to do a bit of a counterattack here, so we will beat them back and reestablish our front line. What are you doing? Why are you... No! No, 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 no! What are you doing? Stay there. What the hell? Oh, I know why. I know why. Well, I don't know exactly why, but okay. You understand. You understand what I'm getting at. Yes, more worker strikes. I guess we'll just take the option that doesn't decrease our stability. Okay. Good, good, good. This plan needs to be modified. No. Oh, come on. Where's the other... Oh, okay, hold on. Are you happy now? Are you happy now, game? Fucking finally. Okay, good. We're gonna continue the attack against that guy, the armor brigade. How many tanks did we destroy in that last engagement? Where's Libya? Might be that they were out of tanks already. Might be. AKMS, improved artillery, generation 1 motorized and mechanized. Might be they're out of tanks. Yep. And they're just the 2 motorized battalions in that brigade. And now I will send you on over there. Oh, come on. As soon as I send you there, you get attacked. That's annoying as hell. If we can manage to reach this whole strap of desert before the enemy armor brigade, we might be able to destroy them entirely. But nope, not true. Not true at all, because we didn't. So we're going to continue our push eastward with some of our forces. Right into the desert. And I think we can... Really? What? Why? Because you're lacking motorized of all things. We had 3,000 reserves of that. How the hell do we not have enough motorized? We had 3,000 motorized. That's ridiculous. Is reinforcement still the priority? No, it was never the priority, apparently. Well, that explains a lot. That explains a lot. And, of course, he still thinks that every time we make an advance, he needs to change around how the fronts look. If there was just a way to make the fronts, like, fixed, that would be very much better. Okay, they're bringing in reinforcements. I'm not sure that's a good attack then. Now here the motorized will move up here. And the cavalry will fix the enemy. All these divisions are fairly low on strength, so it's not really that bad. And that's some extra motorized that we have available. You still don't have the MBTs, so you'll not train as of yet. Okay, so that I guess that's doing quite well. We'll join in this guy to the fight and swap that around and hope that they can reinforce and defeat the enemy. Good. Excellent. Perfect. And right now we'll also decrease the amount of motorized we're training so that we get some extra trucks for everybody. In fact, those guys aren't even getting any trucks. Okay, that was not exactly what I wanted to happen. Oh, the US goes to war against Iraq. Oh, guess the Iraq war began. Again, the US has no bases around here. So I'm not sure... Oh. Oh, right. They might call in the rest of NATO, and if they do... Did they? Well, they might call them in, and if they do, then Turkey's gonna invade Iraq. They're gonna come in through Turkey. In general, it looks like Iraq might get wrecked. What is political influence abroad? Every neighbor country changes... Oh, that's quite cool. Interventionism, volunteer corps. Oh, that's nice. I like that mechanic. I do like that mechanic. Okay, so let's push them back from our sort of strip that we're advancing in. just to give ourselves a little bit of an extra foothold. Then you're gonna come in and You're gonna come in and take Ajdabiya, and then move on towards Benghazi. These forces are almost out of equipment, so we can destroy them with only one division. And you found a bit more than you can chew in here, but that's fine because they're basically now out of everything. Could go with key point bombing, but we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves forward interception. We're almost done with the doctrines completely, so that's gonna be great. And here we'll have the mountain divisions. Oh, come on. We'll have the mountain divisions not advance along the coast, they'll advance along the mountains, haha. And then our motorized will advance along the coast. Thus giving ourselves a bit of a two-front push. Where are you going? Oh, okay, sure. Good, we have Benghazi, and now we have a bit of a breakthrough going. We can continue to try to advance along the coast. And that's Libya, finally! Holy hell. That took a long time. Damn, okay. That took way longer than it should have been. And partially because I'm bad at this game. Okay, so that's all of our armies done with their job. Good. We're gonna send you all to Derna. Or Tobruk. Wait, what? Derna? Derna's like over here. Oh well. And we're gonna regroup our navies because I noticed that the ships that we're building aren't being sent to our navy. Is that the Fleet 1? Yeah, Fleet 1. Okay. And I want them sent to our navy at once. Okay. Slovakia joined NATO. Interesting. Oh, Fleet 2? You dick. Why did you switch them around? Giant asshole. Okay. So that was you who has the experience. Excellent. So now our fleet is fairly strong. Problem is we need... Wait, what? Why is the rock green on my navy screen? I have no idea. But yes, why are you... Oh, right. Because I told you to. Like, why are you moving? Yes, we don't have any resistance, right? No, we don't, because, yeah, Hearts of Iron 4 is good. Yeah. We are going to... Oh, that's a lot of steel that we need. Give it to me. And then we have more free military factories. So, what is it that we need? In Parsh, we need more motorized. And we need more aircraft. We absolutely need more aircraft, as the Libyan campaign has demonstrated oh so well. Especially attackers, but also multi-roles. So, motorized is going to be the focus. Oh no, never mind. Don't even need that. Multi-role is going to be the secondary, and attackers is going to be the main focus. Because obviously, you know, when you have... Yes, that's good. When you have the attackers being the only plane that can go on carriers, yeah, obviously, that's very nice. And now our secondary motorized are being raised, and something that I would like to do is train more Alpine brigades. They're going to be for the defense of Italy, but I don't like that cavalry that they have there. I don't think it serves any real purpose. So I will switch it with a mountain battalion. And then I'll try to go around, get some extra artillery in them, and do it like this. This should be fine. We'll add a few recon companies as well. And we have room for one more with our army experience. We'll do a field hospital. Unfortunately, they cost motorized, but